Chapter 8. Mango, the king of fruits. Do you know that fruits make us healthy and they are also a rich source of vitamins and minerals? In this chapter, we will learn about the king of fruits, mango. Mangoes, in India, are juicy fruits loved by everyone for their sweet taste during the summer season. In the summer vacation, Parth and Priya went to meet their uncle Vinod in Malihabad. Their uncle had a mango orchard and grew a variety of mangoes known as Dussehri. Uncle Vinod, like several other families in the area, was a mango grower and he tended several trees in his orchard. He was happy to have the children at the orchard. Next morning, Uncle Vinod took the children to watch how new mango saplings are planted. Uncle Vinod chose a sunny spot on the ground and dug a deep hole. He made sure that water did not keep standing round the young saplings after he had watered it. He also made sure that it got plenty of sunshine. After Uncle Vinod had planted all the saplings, he took the children to see how the trees they had planted earlier were growing. Parth noticed that all the trees had become taller than him and had several branches all round the main trunk. Uncle Vinod then told Parth about cutting away the weak branches so that the tree stayed healthy and strong. He asked Priya to look at the leaves carefully to see if there were insect holes on the leaves. When Priya spotted a few such leaves, Uncle Vinod ordered that they needed to be sprayed as they had been attacked by insects that would spoil the fruit. On their way back from the orchard, Uncle Vinod told the children that the mango is called the king of fruits. Priya was surprised. She had never heard of kings and queens among fruits and vegetables. Uncle Vinod smiled and said, "I know you are surprised about the mango king, but even after the fruit is eaten, the kernel or seed of the mango is useful. Nothing of the fruits is thrown away. That is why it is the king of fruits. When you cut open the fruit, you see its rich, golden yellow color. It is sweet, juicy and has a lovely flavor when you eat it. Besides the fruit, even the leaves, bark and wood of the tree is useful." Parth was surprised and wanted to know how the bark and leaves were useful. He was soon to find out. When they came home, they saw their Aunt Reena was hanging up a string of mango leaves over the front door. She told them that it was to welcome Parth and Priya to the house. People hung mango leaf strings to welcome guests and newborn babies to the home. Mango leaves are also hung on festival days like Diwali. Now, Parth knew how the leaves were used. The children also learnt that the mango seeds would not be thrown away, but soaked and fed to the cows and chickens. Their uncle told them that it is also used in factories, in the making of soaps. Even the bark of the tree is used for coloring leather because it has a special yellow color. The children also learnt that carpenters use the wood to make furniture for the house and that the swing in Uncle Vinod's veranda was made from the branch of an old mango tree that had fallen during a storm. It became too hot to sit and relax in the courtyard of the house as it was a summer noon. They walked into the house and before long they were served a delicious meal of rice and dal with a mango chutney made from the raw green mangoes that had been collected from the garden. Later, they were served ripe mangoes after lunch as a sweet dish. Their aunt told them that since mangoes were not to be had all through the year, she made several things out of raw and ripe mangoes which they could have when the fruit was not in season. The mango pulp of ripe mangoes was added to ice creams during off-season and pickles from raw mango were served all through the year. Thus, the visitors at Uncle Vinod's orchard always had a taste of mango whenever they visited him.